probiotics. It's been a buzzword in the health industry for several years now. But if you're wanting to learn more about them, what they actually are, and if and when you need them, listen up. This segment is for you this morning. Joining us now is George Paraskevakos, Executive Director of the International Probiotics Association, a different kind of IPA. Good morning. Welcome to the show, George.
Good morning, Kendall, and thanks for inviting me this morning.
We are happy to have you. Let's start with probiotics and what they do. I want to know what the difference is between probiotics and prebiotics, because I've heard both in recent months.
So yeah, that's a great question because it could be confusing, seeing that pro and pre are very closely related. But let's start with probiotics. Probiotics are well defined. They have a definition that's been respected for many, many years from academics, researchers, and governments. And it's basically live organisms, when they are administered in adequate amounts, will confer a health benefit to the host, us humans. A prebiotic, it depends on, there's no official definition, but a prebiotic is a substance which is I would say, that's fiber-based, fiber-related. A prebiotic, many people say it helps feed probiotics in your gut and your bacteria and help them proliferate. So there's the two differences.
I thought that you could get probiotics in food as well. Can you kind of clear that up for me?
Yes, you can. So it's interesting because we hear about fermented foods, we hear about natural foods, we hear about, fresh vegetables and fruits. Yes, all these foods contain organisms and bacteria. Fermented foods even have, organisms which are used to help produce these foods. So there's value in that. There's value in that. A fermented food like a tempeh, a sauerkraut, a pickle, a yogurt, a sour milk, all these things, what they do is, they can help the bioavailability of certain compounds in your gut. They can help the uptake of vitamins and minerals, and then even in some situations can crowd out some, toxins from raw foods that, might not be good for our belly. So this is all, great and positive, but a probiotic food, you'd have to look on the label to make sure that there is added or probiotics, that food is fortified with probiotic. If I may, there's certain things to look for. So you can look for the definition, you need to make sure that, the probiotic organism is listed on the label. You need to make sure there's a dose and a CFU quantity, which is what probiotics are actually reported as, colony forming units or CFUs. There's an expiry dating, and there's also, I would say, storage conditions.
George, we're running out of time. We have about a minute left, but I really want to get to some information that people at home can use and try. I guess I want to know, who needs to be taking a probiotic, and how do we know if we need a probiotic?
Well, I always tell people you need to supplement it with a probiotic daily, whether it's a dietary supplement or a food that contains probiotics. What it does is it helps your overall health. It helps your gut health. When your gut is in good health, it modulates your immune system. It helps bolster your immune system. And I would say, there's probiotics for all the different age groups and the different genders that you can take probiotics and should be taking probiotics. Many products out there. And our website contains, vetted companies that actually that have probiotics that have been commercialized on the shelves.
Well, I wish we had more time with you, but since we are running out of time, will you give us that website?
Absolutely, internationalprobiotics.org, or you can go to our Facebook page or LinkedIn, International Probiotics Association. You can find all the information there.
Hey, this is a good New Year's resolution, getting your gut in check. It is very important. It can affect your overall health in so many ways. So we appreciate it. Thank you, George.
I agree. Thank you very much, and thanks for having me, and Happy New Year.